Right. So this is normally what you get in the questions. Okay. So this is another type of graph, a set of graph that you might get in the questions that you want to solve. Okay. So this is what you have before, where you have the mass fraction of solute and the mass fraction of your solvent. So this would be the equilibrium curve or equilibrium graph that you have for those mixture. And then this is the vapor liquid equilibrium. Okay, so you have XA here. So you have XA as your composition for the solute. So this is XA, composition for your solute. And this is a composition of your solute in a gas phase, this one in liquid phase. Okay, so you have composition in liquid phase, composition in gas phase. Okay, so when you have this graph, this is for the multi-stages LLE. When you have this graph, you should be able to label your Ln, your L0, your V1, and your Vn plus 1. Okay, so how do you get this particular coordinate? So you need to use the material balance that you have for components A and component C, okay, which is your solute component and your solvent component. So better to solve two of them. So since you have three variables A, B, and C, so you need at least two equations to solve for the unknowns. Okay, so you can have three equations to solve for all unknowns that you have, but the three equations that you need to solve for the three unknowns is normally material balance for A, material balance for C, and material balance for M. Okay, alright, so three equations, you should be able to solve the three unknowns. Okay, so what is M? You can refer to the overall mass balance of your system. Okay, so how to plot using, how to calculate the number of stages using this diagram. Okay, so just follow me. Okay, so what you need to do is to determine your V1. Okay, your V1 first. Okay, by having your V1, you just draw a straight line, vertical line. Okay, I just estimate here. Alright, up to the 45-degree line. And then from this 45-degree line, you just draw the horizontal line. Okay, draw the horizontal line. Okay, next is to draw the vertical line upward. Okay, because you need to know your tie line. So the tie line must be drawn between V1 and L1. So this is the position of your L1. Okay, so when you want to draw your tie line, you can draw your tie line as a dotted line here. So this is stage number 1. Okay, alright. So after you draw your the red color line up to L1, so this is your L1. Okay, so you draw your until L1. So your next job is to draw a straight line from L1 to your reference point. Okay, so let's see. So I just estimate here from L1 to the reference point that you have developed before. So the position where you intercept this green line with the equilibrium line, that will be your position of V2. Okay, the position of your V2. So this is your V2. Okay, then you repeat again. Okay, to get your L2, you need to draw vertical line downwards. Okay, I just estimate. Okay, you need to draw it properly in the exam. Draw vertical line, stop at the 45-degree line, and then draw horizontal line. And then draw the vertical line again until it reach the equilibrium curve. So that is the position of L2. Okay, so this is L2. Alright, so from L2, you go to the reference point or operating line that you have. Just draw. Oops. Cancel first. Alright. Okay. So you intercept the red line now with the equilibrium line. So that will be your V3 already. V3. Okay. So don't forget, now you have the tie line for V2 and L2. So you just draw dotted line. Okay, so that is your stage number 2 already. Okay, you repeat again and again until your line is above your LN. Okay, so from V3 you draw the again. Alright. So you're going to repeat this process until it's above one stage. The red line that you have here is beyond the LN. Okay, so let's say you have your LN here. Okay, so this is your L, and your last line should be around here. Okay, all right. So please try the questions that you have. So you can have the final exam questions to try, because in the final exam question, the graph is given to you. So you need to have this particular graph to calculate the multiple stage, okay, or the number of stages that you have. Okay, so you cannot draw on your own. So the graph will be given to you.